All right, cool. Well, let's talk about the new version and what's been updated. This has been one of the biggest questions we've received for months now. So, what's the difference between the original ebook and the new hardcover version?
Well, on one hand, it's the same book. This is still Burn the Fat, Feed the Muscle, and it's very true to the original. But it's also a completely revised, updated, and reorganized version of the same book. At least 25% of the material is brand new. There's 3 new chapters. I wrote a new preface which tells my whole story and the background origins of the book. There's a new chapter on weight training. There's an amazing new chapter on breaking plateaus, and I did that chapter because that was one of the most frequently asked questions we got over the last 10 years is, I just got stuck, and how do I get past this progress plateau? That chapter, the new chapter 18, shows you how.
Great. Wow, that sounds phenomenal, man. Can you give us a small sample or a preview of what's in the plateau breaking chapter?
Sure. Well, the newest part is the 3 stages of plateaus. There's early stage plateaus that happen in the first month or two. Then there's mid-stage plateaus, which happen after a few months. And late stage plateaus is when you've been dieting for a long time and then you get really stuck. And the thing is, all 3 of these plateaus have different strategies to break through them. In fact, some of the things that you do for the late stage plateau are the exact opposite of what you do if you hit a plateau in the first few weeks.
Great, man. That's awesome. All right, so what else is in the new book? There's more than just new chapters and a new training program, right?
Yeah, right. The whole book has been updated cover to cover. And that's because a lot can change in 10 years. For example, if new research comes out about nutrition or something new comes up in the exercise science journals, I read all the research and I update the book with the latest science. But the great part about this book is that it's not too sciencey. It's not overly technical. My goal was that it's evidence-based and there's science underneath it, but it's written for the average person. So any technical jargon or any unnecessary science, I've left that out. And what I give you is just simple strategies. It makes it easy to read and easy to follow, but you know it's backed by science. And that's important because there's so many fad diets out today that have absolutely no science behind them. Speaking of being simple and easy to read, I had the privilege to work with a great editor at Random House, and her help was just instrumental in reorganizing the book so it flows smoothly, and it's so easy to read and find anything you're looking for. The book is split into 4 sections, and that corresponds with each of those elements I mentioned. So there's a nutrition section, there's a resistance training section, there's a cardio training section, and there's a mental training section. If you want to jump straight to the program, like if you want to see, okay, just tell me what to eat, show me the program, the early chapters tell you right where to go. So it's kind of like a quick start. Or if you want to get right to the workout program, those early chapters just point you right to the workout, and you can literally get started the same day. Then if you want to, you can go back and get all those details later. Another thing that we added was these quick start boxes. We dropped them in almost every chapter, and you can read one little blurb and it summarizes the entire chapter into one action step. And if you just do that one thing, you're 80 or 90% of the way there. It's like using the 80-20 rule, finding the vital few things that make the big difference, and that makes it easy to get started really quick.